whole section here from Kruger to Nata Lodge. This is a bore.
Yeah.
So the quicker we can do this part, the better. The Nata Lodge itself is nice. I've stayed there before.
But that means that the whole of Botswana is really reduced to a little bit, right?
Botswana is expensive.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
so this Caprivi area
Yeah.
is probably one of the most interesting parts,
Yeah.
plus this area here.
Yeah. Tosha.
It's going to be like a house
Exactly.
on wheels. The freezer part is a small part, so you're going to set it here, which temperature you want to put it. In case of an emergency, we give you two types of ropes. Here we give you guys some extra gloves.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good,
to put
good,
it on. And here's your shovel.
Great.
Here's a tire repair kit. This one is your recovery kit. This one is your pots and pans. So inside there is a 50-liter water tank. At the back of the car, 50-liter water tank. You are more than welcome to fill it up when you arrive at your campsite.
Is it full now?
No, it's empty. The reason why is we want you guys to save on your diesel because it's going to be more heavier. This one is your kitchen equipment. We give you guys some olive oil just to start up, you know, on your trip,
Right.
the first night. Olive oil, sandal liquid. And we give you guys 2 wine glasses.
Before heading to Bergendal Camp, we decided to go on a bit of a game drive. This area is well known for the rhino population.
This is beautiful. I got it.
We witnessed a standoff between a large male and a female with calf before they went their separate ways.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. There's the boa bug right in front of us. Right.
It's the best
ever place to stay.
A barbecue with a couple of burgers in the park topped off the day. This poor animal was horribly disfigured, but seemed healthy enough otherwise. It did not take us too long to figure out how to set up the tent, but once you set up, you got nowhere to go. This is the drawback of a rooftop tent. The best steaks we had in South Africa came from cattle bearing. We were here on a long weekend and all camps were fully booked. There's some small leopards behind this rock. The sighting of a leopard with cubs was definitely one of the highlights of the trip. So you come around the corner, there's an elephant.
Huh? Hallo, steenbok.
Look at the bavianen.
Oh, daar.
Watching the baboons' daily activities was a mix of feeding, aggression, grooming, tenderness and play. Wow, yeah, the mother just got it. He's freaking out. There just is not enough time to swallow. Just put as much in your mouth as you can. Just having a look at the bird hide here.
zit daar. Het zijn er 2 op 1 pagina.
Oh, dus voor morgen ook?
Ja, en Letaba.
Hyenas patrol the fence at night.
This is the short loop you were talking about? No, short. No, that was there. To the ecological side.
But this
this
goes back to the main road.
yeah. This is,
Yeah, it's a bird hiding. You can stay here at night. Hey, I heard a hippo. There's got to be some water there. Elephants congregate in the last remaining pools of water. The end of the dry season is hard on all wildlife. This juvenile especially was suffering in the oppressive heat. Clearly, every part of him was overheating. An almost dried out Letaba River. We stopped for lunch at Mililana Camp, overlooking the vast wilderness. This had to be the biggest tusker we have seen on the trip.
This is true. The one who died. We don't know anything. Mandela.
We wanted to talk to the staff about the ever-increasing poaching problems. But the people we spoke to were either ill-informed or unwilling to talk about it.
My name is Nobile Sharma.
Oh, I can't repeat that, but
Nobile
that's nice
Sharma.
of you.
I'm good. It basically means conqueror.
Conqueror?
In English, yeah. It basically means conqueror.
You are?
Conqueror.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you are a conqueror?
Yeah, I'm a conqueror. Yes, I am a conqueror. And this is
That's Lucas.
Luke.
Yes.
Oh, you still remember her?
Not my friend. Lucas.
Lucas. Oh,
I
yeah.
want to ask you if you have a problem with poaching.
A problem with poaching?
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a problem in poaching recently. It's very high, especially in elephants and rhinos. Yeah.
Do you have a case every week?
Not quite sure the number.
The number of the poaching.
Somebody must be controlling that.
Yeah, there
we
is
are controlling the poaching, the minimum, the number of the poaching.
yeah.
Yeah. And elephants are gestation. 22 months.
It's
22
22 months.
months,
Yeah.
And then once the
Do you
baby is
keep
born.
control of that? Who's pregnant?
No, we don't. We normally see the baby once the baby is born.
Yes.
This is where, yeah.
You don't know.
No, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know yet. Yeah, but then what we know that once the baby is born, it weighs 120 kg. Yeah. Unlike our babies, do you know, we humans, our baby normally weighs to 0.9, if I'm not mistaken.
0.9 kg?
I think so.
No, 8 pounds.
8 pounds.
I guess you don't have any kids.
No, that might be a really huge kid. Yeah.
And how long has this museum been here?
How long has it been?
Since from 1993.
1993.
Yes.
What is the biggest elephant that you have?
That you have.
Yeah, we have got the longest one, Shao. The heaviest one, Mandela, beyond that box.
But none of them has ever reached this size. Due to the vegetation, last time there was too much water.
Because of the drought, is that the
Yeah,
reason?
it's because of the drought. Too much. Last time there was too much water, too much vegetation.
Yeah.
So unlike now, there's drought, so they can't grow that long anymore. And also, it goes with the genes. It's either they inherit it from there.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And do you control the population or not?
So,
Yeah. Can happen.
Okay, turn it on.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Coming back next year?
Next year.
Yeah.
So we're back in the real world.
Yeah.
It's different.
I don't want to be here.
Just came across this place where if you want, you can shoot either a rhino or a lion or a buffalo or a giraffe. For a rhino you pay $500,000 rand, which is about $50,000. And most are foreigners, if not all of them. Pretty sick.
Very good.
Look at the caravan of trucks lined up. And the border's still a kilometer or so away, I think. Patience, patience, that's what you're requiring. I'm glad we don't have to be in line here.
That's the good thing of the European Union, eh? You can see the trade deficit by measuring the length of the trucks.
Of the trucks from both directions.
Yes, I think that this is longer than from Botswana to 3 trucks waiting. And
No, there's a car waiting on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Where do we have to go? Clearing agent. I guess I just park here somewhere. Transborder Solutions. That's what we need.
Yeah, but is someone who's going to help you? do that?
No. They're gonna come, but we don't want them.
No, we don't.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
Where are you going?
To Chobe.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Where can we change some money? Where can we change money? Around the corner. Thank you. Wow, look at the hair on this girl. You gotta take a picture of this, man. That is amazing. It's like a Christmas tree. Where are we going? Second try. You got 3 chances. Yay! Goodbye, Natalaj. But this dust gets into everything.
Yeah.
There was music coming from the building next door, so we thought we'd have a look. The birds were going crazy. They had a lot of chicks and eggs hidden in the sand.
I was afraid too.
Is there anybody at the gate? If not, I will do it. No.
You want me to pay the...
Pay the gatekeeper?
Oh, no. Oh.
That's me.
Fun.
Hyde Village.
What is that, huh?
No idea, let's have a look. Looks fairly Spartan.
I was not allowed into South Africa. It was apartheid still ruling.
But now they are free. Even here there was a war.
Yeah,
People from South Africa, there was a lot.
was difficult for you. It was very difficult. And do you see that the Chinese are investing in Namibia and Captivity?
Plenty of them.
Yeah.
But they want to drop some people. They ran to go to the president.
Very nice to talk to you. I want to come 33 years ago already to, at the time of the war, I want to come here, but I was not allowed to come.
Park here in the shade and we'll ask. First thing in the morning, we headed for Madumo National Park, about 20 kilometers outside of Kwando. No gates, no fences, and completely free. The sand was powder fine and deep. It did not take us too long to get stuck. Fortunately, it was really early and not too hot yet. Dropping the tire pressure was really all it took. No fancy restaurants, but I love the smaller Namibian parks because you're pretty well all alone.
Yeah, it's a piece of cake now.
Namwe has to be one of my favorites because it's so remote. We didn't see much large game. Although at the entrance a board showed sightings of the Big Five and packs of the endangered wild dogs. The place just seemed like paradise. Oops. This is some camping spot. Instead of setting up tent, we decided to go for more of a game drive, come back, set up the tent, cook, eat, and have a glass of wine.
Come over. Don't worry, darling. Take your time.
We stopped to hand out some cookies on the side of the road. Little kids came running up from everywhere.
Oh yeah.
This fruit was sold to us as oranges, but they were as hard as a coconut. Locally known as monkey fruit, they taste a bit like plums.
You don't eat that.
No, this is when I cut this,
Okay.
it's falling in.
Okay. That should not be falling in.
Supposed not to be falling in.
Doesn't look like an orange.
I've always been fascinated by the Sand tribe. We drove 500 kilometers out of our way to meet up with the last of their kind, trying to eke out a living. It's really disheartening to see how these most gentle of people have been treated and marginalized. Their future is far from bright.
30 Ghana.
Hello. You can speak English? What is your name? My name is Win. Nice to meet you. I like this. Oh. How old is he?
1 year.
1 year old. And this guy?
2 years old.
2 years?
Mama was
Oh, poor thing.
Bauer.
So how long have you lived here?
Long time.
And is there any wild animals left here?
No.
Nothing left.
Yes.
That's a pity. For how long already? When you were young.
Yeah,
Yes.
when you were young.
You still have wild animal here?
Mm.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you have? Lion, hyena?
Elephants, kudus.
And they're all gone.
Yes.
How come?
Used
People just shoot?
they used to not shoot.
So how come all the animals have left?
We used to come near, but
now?
not now.
No, but
Very far.
what is the reason? Why all the animals move?
They are looking for a food.
Well, there's enough food. Look, all the grass. So you don't know either.
Yes.
Maybe they can bring in some deer, no?
No.
Cannot?
Mm.
They can take from Chobe or something and put here, you know? Oh, you eat elephant?
Yes.
It's good?
It's good.
Yeah. And now also have no elephant left.
Mm.
No, I don't see any dung on the road.
In the morning time, we went to be looking for the water there, on that side. We saw the elephant feed there. The elephant is going like this.
Oh, you have seen them.
Mm.
Are you allowed to kill?
No.
Oh, you're not, so you
No,
cannot.
no. But one boy killed the elephant for Nyanyai and sent for us, some people.
Somebody killed the elephant for you.
Yes, for Nyanyai. Nyanyai Conservancy.
And then they bring the elephant here?
Yes.
And you cut in pieces?
Mm.
But you want to continue to live like this? You think possible or no?
No.
Not easy, yeah?
Mm.
But I think important to send the kids to school, no?
Yes.
Is there a school in? Yeah, there is a school in
The school is just
Sombwe.
only in Sombwe.
Yeah. But most of your family did not go to school, only you.
That one is the small bit.
Etosha is as dry as a bone this time of the year. What makes matters worse is that there's hardly any shade. The only movement the animals make is to go and find some water. The large waterhole is busy 24/7. Washboard roads. Shake the fillings out of your teeth. Himmers. Hello. Oh, you're selling things. I'll come have a look. Hi, little
Big
guy.
boy.
Hi, little guy. What's your name? How much is this one?
That one is 300.
And this one is?
200.
Hey, little guy. Hi.
Oh, you give me the most beautiful one.
Traditional singing.
It's all over now.
The dust from the road just penetrates into everything. It is impossible to keep clean. And here's the shower, which I desperately need. This coal fire provides the hot water. Famous one-legged finch of Namibia. Our waitress is cleaning the dishes. First thing in the morning, and look, he doesn't have good humor in the morning, you can tell. I would have preferred the elephants, but this will have to do. Okay, we're packing up. It's too bad, we just saw some elephants on our way back to the tent. And they're around somewhere. There they are. Right in the campground. Look at this one here. Standing under the shade in the house. You see it?
No, I see an ear and a slurf.
Yeah, well that would be an elephant.
En vandaag had ik een olifant op bezoek. salt, pepper, garlic, like last time.
The proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the chicken.
Here you can clearly see how dry it is in this desert. This hill's just been worn.
We're now in the middle of the desert.
This gas station in the middle of the desert has to be the only one of its kind. However, what the meaning behind it is, I can't tell you. In Sesreen, just before Sausage we tossed a coin to see whether we're going to stay at the lodge or camp. And in the end, sanity won out, and we stayed at the very expensive lodge. This is just a gigantic weaver bird nest. Interesting to see how all these creatures made their way up. Whatever they were. Snakes, skinks. I find this place so haunting and beautiful. Something out of Tolkien's Middle-earth. An empty chair in Windhoek. What is the meaning of this? Well, I'd like to come back in 2019. Once you've been in Africa, you just want to come back again and again and again. We can easily start from Windhoek and make our way east. We missed Chobe. This is something that, much to my chagrin, because it's a fantastic park. Also, the fact that the drone didn't work irked me a lot, because we could have made some fantastic aerial shots. The only thing is, I do want to come back again, and hopefully from Windhoek and then go eastward to Malawi. We can start from this very spot. And this whole section here, from Kruger to Nata Lodge, this is a bore.
No,
So
no,
the
no.
quicker we can do this part,